right, baby, you know what it is. It's DJ Sus One, the feature presentation radio show. Alyi V is here co-hosting.
Yes.
And we got a special guest in the building. I always like to do great intros for the celebrity guests. And he represents the Bronx, New York.
Which
and
is
he's
great.
probably smashing all the girls out the Bronx right now due to the fact he got a new hit record out right now.
As he should.
You know what I'm saying? Drake brought him out of this show a couple of days ago and disrespected all dark-skinned artists that are coming up right now and made it a lights out situation. Somebody give it up for A Boogie right now, please. He's in the building.
A Boogie with the hoodie.
Was that a good introduction?
That was a good introduction.
A Boogie, what's good, my brother?
I'm feeling real good right now, man. I'm doing a lot of successful things right now in my life, man.
I know, my nigga. First of all, you got a record. You know, I DJ all the clubs everywhere. Just, plug real quick. My shit is the movie out here.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You actually got a video I saw on World Star. I forgot the name of the record. It was just on World Star for a few days. And he got one of my good friends in there that I'm very highly upset because she's bad as shit. I'm just wondering if he smashed. But that's a whole nother conversation.
The name of that song is Friend Zone.
Yeah, that's the name of the song. I don't know what happens behind the scenes version though, but all right. But and Drake brought you out on the show. Now, being a 20-year-old new artist in the game, you know what I'm saying? How did that feel to hit that stage at Madison Square Garden with basically the biggest artists of today's generation right now?
The first day I performed there, I told Drake, like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, this is one of my best days ever. And then the second day, I'm like, damn, it's two. And then like third day, I'm like, the first and second days was practice. This third day is my best day ever. So I'm like, this third day crazy. Madison Square Garden, 20 years old. I just been doing this for like 6 months. I've been doing music and everything, but I just started taking it serious for like 6 months. So everything was just moving so fast. It's crazy. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot right now.
How did that happen, first of all? Did Drake reach out to you?
Yeah, he called me.
Straight called you?
Yeah.
How did he get your number?
You know what's crazy? He didn't even call me. He texted me. He was texting me, and I was texting him for a few days, right?
Oh, so y'all knew each other?
Nah, we didn't know each other. We were just texting.
Is there a light-skinned yellow pages?
He was telling me he heard my music and everything, right? He was texting me, and I didn't know. For me, I got caught up like that before. I was texting somebody, I ain't call them, and I got type Zoe. so I had to FaceTime him. I'm like, I don't know if this is really Drake. So 3 days later, I FaceTime it was really him. So I'm like, yeah, we going to work. So
you waited 3 days?
Yeah, like.
I ain't gonna lie, if I was 20 years old and when I was 20 and Jay-Z text me,
you would have called immediately?
And I thought it was a fake, immediately. I would have FaceTime, AOL Instant Messenger. I would have fucking, what was it, beepers and all types of shit. I would send a bird with a note in the mouth, all that crazy shit.
I was excited about it, but I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people been hitting me up, so I reacted kind of just like calm with it. Just calm with it. You tried to swag out, and then when you hung up the phone, you started doing cartwheels?
I'm
not talking about just in front of him. I'm talking about in the whole situation. Like, even by myself, like, I acted calm about the situation. Like, no matter what the situation is, that's my thing about everything. I learn how to be calm in situations.
Nice. Now, how did the success for my shit come? Like, you said you've been taking it serious for 6 months.
Yeah.
So how did you because you're independent before that, right?
Yeah.
How did you promote this record to get to the success it's at right now?
I was promoting
movie right now.
Yeah, I was promoting on Facebook. This is when I only had Facebook, a regular Facebook page. I was just going crazy on Facebook. I was like,
now explain to me, because I'm always curious at how these records get popping with no machine behind it. Like, are you behind Facebook on the Facebook
just
24 hours a day?
It started off with the young people. Like, I'm young, so all my friends on Facebook and everything is young. I started it off with the like my status, and I put the preview up, teasing best part of the song. Like my status for this, drop it later tomorrow if it hit 100, 200 likes. That's how I started in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I crept my way up there with the SoundCloud, just throwing practice songs out there. Not practice songs, but I'm just saying, like, just throwing tests out there to see how the songs was gonna go. And after a while, they just build it up every time I drop the song. And, like, people really telling me, like, real shit. Like, they telling me real. I curse on this?
Yeah.
Serious XM. Calling me fuck.
They telling me real shit about these songs, so I'm like, I gotta do something with this. So me, Bubs, and QP, the owners of the label, we just started going to work. I was in Florida for 3 years, and the last summer that just passed, that's when I came back, and that's when me, QP, Bubba met up again, started killing the game.
We'll be right back. Hip Hop Nation, it's the feature Prez. So you're just tuning in. A Boogie's in the building. Now, like I was saying, I interviewed Young M.A. last week. We sitting down with you today as Brooklyn BX. She told me that she sat down with 50 Cent, and that a lot of OGs and big brands in the game was reaching out ever since her record started popping. So since your record started popping, has it been any big brands that's called you besides Drake and was like, yo, we got to meet, I want to get on a record with you? Or
yeah, everybody was trying to really work with me. 50, I was talking to 50 for like an hour one day in the building. I was talking to P Diddy. P Diddy invited me to Barclays while he was performing at Bad Boys reunion joint.
Nice.
And he was hollering at me in this joint. A whole bunch of people. Everybody, I feel like the only person that I feel like didn't reach out was Jay-Z, to be honest. Like Kaiser, all of them was just everybody was just coming at me with phone calls. Everybody just
wow. and any type of real money bags was thrown at you? Like, listen, was it like any war?
Of course money bags was thrown at me, but I wasn't worried about the money bags, because at the end of the day, no matter how much money you get signed for, that doesn't matter at all. Because that money could be gone the next day, and then it depends on your work ethnicity. Like, you really got to put that work in. For me, after that, you just got to grind.
I love to hear the young swag of New York talking like this. Like I said, not to keep bringing up another artist, but when I interviewed young M.A. last week, she said the exact same thing you just said. And I feel like there's a lot of kids out of here that's just, they're not respecting the culture, and they're just in it for the dollar, the quick dollar, and that's why there's so many one-hit wonders nowadays.
Facts.
But you just said the exact same thing. So
I'm trying to be in this for my life. Yeah. This is my life right here. I'm trying to be an artist still next 50 years if I'm alive still, God forbid.
What made you take it so serious? Because you said you've only been taking it serious for 6 months. So what was like the transition for that?
Confusion was confusion was like a part of that. Like, at first I wasn't sure about all this, really living this life. I wanted to live this life, but I didn't know how I could do it. So I didn't know how to put up with the challenge at first. So I just was stuck.
20 years old.
Yeah.
You just got in front of Drake, performed in front of Madison Square Garden. Do you have a girlfriend? Because that adds
I'm
pressure.
disrespecting with all the girl talk. He probably has a girl listening to the interview right now.
I got a thing with that. Matter of fact, I don't even want to go there with girls right now. I got a lot of things going on. I don't even want to talk about.
When you say a lot of things going on, do you mean a lot of women in your bed waiting for you at home?
Or maybe a lot of heartbreaks? Because I know the cover for your mixtape was the whole situation where you got a girl pregnant. Allegedly, you got a girl pregnant.
Yeah,
right?
that situation,
4 months pregnant.
I let that situation go. I let that story go. Like, not back in the day, but about before this music thing happened, right before everything jumped off. Like, that was really how it jumped off. The name of my mixtape, like, it was as artists. That mixtape right there is where everything jumped off. The girl that broke my heart, it attaches to the picture, like those puppet strings. I was a puppet in the picture, and it's basically leading to the piano. Like, she's controlling me, making all the music that I was making in that mixtape. That's what that, like, for me, that's what that means.
We'll be right back. Hip Hop Nation, it's the feature Prez. Sam, who is your inspiration that got you into the game? You know, being, you know, a 20-year-old young swag out here. What were you listening to that inspires you to write and inspired you to get into the game heavy?
I was listening to people that really, like, told stories in their raps, like Jay-Z, like 50 Cent. I was listening to people like J. Cole. I listened to J. Cole. I listened to Drake. I listened to Nas. I listened to a lot of New York rappers that told stories.
Nice. And what's I'm curious where you see yourself, because, you know, you're working hard. You're saying you're trying to live your life. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from
5
now?
years from now.
I see myself as a different person, not a regular person.
You're not a regular person now,
Yeah,
my
you
nigga.
are
The
not a
chain is
regular
blinging directly
person.
in my face. You got a record all over radio, and Drake brought you out of Madison Square Garden.
I mean, you once said
I
that
see myself going pop. Like, I really want to go pop.
Really?
I was different. I can see that.
That pop money's different, though.
Yeah, no, that's real
This is
different.
Hip Hop Nation, though, so let's keep talking about hip hop before they kick me off.
I'm a good writer.
Can you see yourself writing for the big artists?
Yeah.
Have you wrote for any big artists already?
No, I haven't wrote for anyone. A lot of people, I'm not gonna say artists,
I was
but
about to
like artists.
you writing for Drake? No,
Nah, a lot of artists like local wise always ask to write, but nobody in the industry came up to me and asked to write for them. I don't even think I like writing my own music so much. I don't even think I would want to do that. Like, it's just I like writing what's going on with me. Like, I don't know if I would want to say something for somebody else. I would want it for myself.
True.
It's crazy. It's a real difference.
It also could get crazy too, because once you start becoming the man in the family that got the money, family members come out that you never heard of,
the uncles,
like cousin Phil, who you never fucking heard of before, and all types of shit. But congrats on all your success. Alyi, you got any more questions for him?
Yeah, I just want to know, going back to the Bronx, like, how does that feel? What's the type of reception that you get when you go back to your hood?
That's always love when I go back to my hood. I go back to my hood. I still go back to my hood.
No hate?
Nah, like, it's...
You know, there's always the people that's happy for you, but then there's people's like, fuck, why he got that?
To be honest, I wouldn't even know that because I separate myself from that. I've been separating myself from the fake, so it's not like I'm not aware. So that don't affect me really. Nice.
Well, congrats on all your sex. That sounded crazy. All your sex. Congrats on all your. It's crazy, right? Congrats on all your success and new sex that you getting out here, bro.
Yes.
A Boogie, thanks for coming to the Feature Presentation Radio Show. I'm looking forward to hearing more music from you. And you know, I love the fact that you're repping New York, and New York is in. You know, it feels like the wave is really like designer, A Boogie. Yeah. Young M.A. and a bunch of other people. So, love, respect. Give me the next single immediately. And thanks for coming to the Feature Presentation Radio Show, all right?
Cool, man.
Lord A Boogie.